Ryan. And this is Amanda. And all the money that we're raising is going to UNICEF. And that's going to help, like Luke said, modern day trafficking and modern day slavery. And our poem is about human trafficking. And I hope you guys like it. What if I told you slavery didn't end in 1864? What if I told you there are more slaves today than there ever were before?
Would you believe me? Would you think I was crazy? In Mexico, innocent boys and girls are sold hourly.
The cost ranges can be all the way up from cash, stacking by the minute, or nothing more than 2 nickels rubbing together in the persecutor's disgusting fingertips.
But to be sexually trafficked, you don't need to be stolen, taken against your will. No, the families will sell their children simply to pay off some debt. Coming from Europe, this dirty habit some men have spread to 17 states. Not only is our neighboring country in harm, but this thing is happening in our own backyards.
Hola, me llamo Gabriela. I once had brown eyes that have now been turned into a gut-wrenching horror. I have olive skin that has been stained with scratches and scars, bruises, memories that I will never be able to erase from my mind. I was 14 when I met him.
I was 14 when I met him.
He was nice and very kind, and I was vulnerable and naive for the love of any man, for I never knew my father.
But the love she soon to give her was a love she never dreamed of.
I was kidnapped just shortly after. I remember the rage, the determination of the man and his manos.
The determination of the man and his hands.
It still haunts me at night. Will I ever be able to sleep soundly without hearing the known cries of not only myself, but my friends in the dark corner behind me screaming, "Déjame, déjame!"
Screaming, "Let me go, let me go!"
Or the sweat dripping from the man onto myself, the rattles of chains behind me from the rough movements of our bodies, the starvation, the lacking of water, or the lack of fresh air.
Have you ever gone 3 days without water?
Have you ever gone 4 days without food?
Have you ever gone 3 months without taking one step outside?
The only worst possible outcome to all this was the pain that I felt every second.
Every minute.
Every day. Thank God for my mother. She was the only set of pure manos that held me. She saved me.
The only set of pure hands that held me.
I was later found with 4 other girls, brought to a room where I had no money, no wallet, and no picture ID. I was found with my pimp's name tattooed across my neck, grip marks up and down my body, and cuts, bruises, and scars in even the most repulsing areas.
I was broken.
I was ashamed.
I was horrified.
I was depressed.
Even to this day, questions still remain unanswered.
Was this my fault? Did I deserve this? Was I ever someone else alive before? You may think it was a blessing to get out and to be free, but after the hugs, the kisses, the "I'm so sorry this happened to you," I've heard it a million times. No. What would have been a true blessing is if he would have killed me before anyone found me.
I'd like to take a quick moment before we bring out our next performers to go